MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago Cubs and the Baltimore Orioles. Baltimore find themselves on a 5-game skid. They'll try to get back on track next. Derek Lemons is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Baltimore. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the 4s. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the 4s indicates.
First pitch on its way. Freddie Santiago is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
2-2.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
In now, Alvaro Ojeda, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Now the 0-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Ojeda is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Batting third, the right fielder, J.C. Embry.
Striding into the box, J.C. Embry, and you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's in there for strike one. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, D-Row, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable.
Good waste pitch, 1-2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball, not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. Up with it, Park. And the throw to first ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. And now the O's will get their first crack at it. No score. Elvis Franco gets the starting nod for the Cubs in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, it's not easy to bunch anything together against this guy. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of under 1.10. So we may see some hit and run. We may see some bunting, and we may see some running, because if you want to lay around and try to get hits off this guy, that's not the right thing to do. One of the top pitchers in the game right now.
So coming to the plate, Joe Tyson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he fouls this one off. fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase, and they can't run it down. A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Fouled off. So a full count now. Dominic Ojeda will be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Fouled away. In the air down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. But this will land untouched. The next 3-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
At the plate, Dominic Ojeda. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot. If they could put together 2 games in a row, a lot of positive vibes start happening. You never know. This could be a jump start to big things.
2-0 to the Baltimore left fielder. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Heading out towards shallow right. Embry in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down.
Batting third, the first baseman, David Torres.
Coming to the plate now, David Torres. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And the pitch. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
And it's fouled away. The 1-1. 1-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So nothing in the Orioles' first. Second inning coming up from Baltimore. No score. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, unfortunately, the rain that we're experiencing now is not expected to go away, and it's likely going to get worse. However, the umpiring crew has told me they believe the game will get in, although a delay sounds like a likely possibility.
Yeah, Heidi, and the least appreciated people in the ballpark, the grounds crew, will have some newfound fans if they can keep the playing surface playable throughout, given the conditions.
I think it is, though, Matt. You got to stay focused as a player. There could be a couple stops in this one. The tarp might get pulled. You just have to keep your focus, stay dry, and stay ready.
Ryan Buckner is at the plate as he looks at ball one. The 1-0. And he fouls this one off.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball two. Now the 2-1. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Ripped down the first base line. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. The next 3-2. Gets him looking. Strike three.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Into the box now, Jesse Padilla. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And there's ball one. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. There's strike two as the slider hits the outside corner. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number two. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as the offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are two away.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Pete Armstrong.
Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Pete Armstrong. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gives more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
Here's the pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
2 balls and no strikes to the Cubs designated hitter. Fouled away. The 2-1. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Lined hard toward right center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Armstrong stands at second with 2 gone. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him. And I doubt there was any intent behind that.
You always want to see the curve break a lot, but this one breaks a little bit too much. Comes all the way across the plate and nicks the batter.
The next Cub up, Dave Bowie. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. And another foul ball. Ready on 0-2. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and striding forward the designated hitter, Neville Goldstein.
Neville Goldstein.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
The 1-0. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's out number 1.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Bruno Gomez.
At the plate, Bruno Gomez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Now the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Bottom of the second here with no score. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
To the plate now, Johnny Fernandez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A little low. It's 2-2. Now here's the pitch. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. We'll move to the third with no score. Now at the plate, Nicholas Horner.
The shortstop, Nicholas Horner.
First delivery to him on the way. This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the third.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
Stepping in now, Freddie Santiago drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And he's safe.
Well, he took a risk with the decision to throw to second instead of taking the sure out at first. Not sure if someone was yelling for him to go to second, but we know now it was the wrong call.
Standing in now, Alvaro Ojeda trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get foul. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Pause, now the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Gomez moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. The throw is wild, and it gets away.
The right fielder, number 7, J.C. Embry.
Ready for another chance. J.C. Embry 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
The 1-0. 2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Two balls and a strike. Here it is.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all in the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
He loses him on ball 4.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ryan Buckner. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
You know, Matty, tough to go down looking right there, especially in a long at-bat. I kind of tip my hat to the fact that he didn't go into uber swing mode. He battled. He just got locked up. Look for him to have another quality AB. I think he's seeing the ball pretty darn big right now.
Now the 0-1. On a line to shortstop.
The catcher, number 3. Padilla.
Into the box now for the Cubbies, Jesse Padilla. And he does so with 2 gone in the inning, but with the bases loaded. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Padilla is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Cubs wind up leaving them loaded. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. At the plate, Vince Gonzalez, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First pitch of the at-bat. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. And that misses 1-1.
1-1.
And now a pitch on the way.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 2-1 home. Is a fastball that misses.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the 3rd.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
At the plate, Thomas Arabu. He drove in the other of their 2 runs last night. Here's the first pitch to him. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
The 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Orioles still looking for their first hit of the ball game. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2. Chu Park will be next. The 3-2 pitch. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
Into the box, Chu Park. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. He's ready for his first at bat of this early season contest. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And this is swung on and missed, his 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Now batting, Joe Tyson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Sinker gets the outside for a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a cut fastball that almost had a little too much cut as it nearly ran in and got him.
One of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
Long run for the center fielder. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for the Orioles. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. All set for the start of the 4th, and digging in is the rookie designated hitter, Pete Armstrong.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case. Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
Fouled off. The next 0-2. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. changed up on him as this is grounded to second. Right to him. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Now batting, second baseman, Jason-JP.
So one away here in the Chicago fourth. And standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason-JP. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. And it's 1-1.
1-0.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
Those were two great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The 2-2 is laid off of for ball number 3. Dave Bowie waits on deck. No runs, 3 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Ground ball right into the shift. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batter.
And so after getting the ground ball with the fastball on that last pitch, that'll segue perfectly to our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. Striding in once again, Dave Bowie. Here's the first pitch to him. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Fouled away. Now another 1-2. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Nicholas Horner would be next. No runs, 3 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. And it's fouled away. And take a good look there as this misses for ball 4, and the Cubs have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
Now at the plate, Nicholas Horner. He reached on a single in his first try. He's ready now. The pitch.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Cubs. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. settling in now, Dominic Ojeda. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Dominic Ojeda.
First pitch of the at-bat. Ball one as he lays off below the zone. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Swung on and missed.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
David Torres.
Now at the plate, David Torres. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. And he fouls this one off. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
Fouled away. They'll try again, 1-2. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
I love these grinder at bats right here. Kind of a la Wade Boggs in the early 80s, where he would just foul off strikes that he didn't want to hit and wait for that pitch he was certainly sitting on and drive it off the monster.
He stays alive, still 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
One thing to take note of is how these last 2 batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
And it's fouled away.
You can visibly see the body language of this guy on the mound is completely changed during this at bat. 6 foul balls has to be completely frustrating him that he can't put him away.
Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Now the 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking, strike 3.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
At the plate, Neville Goldstein. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Set and the 1-0 pitch. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a four-seamer right there, but get back to that two-seam. It's what his MO is.
The 1-1 is strike two swinging.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Embry is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Bruno Gomez.
In now for the O's, Bruno Gomez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Embry is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Orioles leave 1 through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Cubs.
All set for the start of the inning, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Freddie Santiago. First pitch on its way. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down, and he won't take any chances on that one as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down, and a wise decision there to make sure this ball stays foul, and that's the second strike. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
In now, Alvaro Ojeda, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. No hits to this point. Fastball right back to the mound, and he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Ready for another shot now. J.C. Embry, as the switch hitter, will take his cuts left-handed here.
Really doesn't matter which side of the plate this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed, and swinging from the right side against lefties. The numbers are quite the same. This guy flat out can hit from either side.
And he takes a cold strike 1.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Count 2-1.
The 2-1. Taken, strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. Home half of the 5th coming up, and we still have no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and overall he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Orioles.
Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and standing in is the rookie third baseman, Johnny Fernandez.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Now the 1-0.
Ball, that's outside.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
All even now, 2-2. Now the pitch. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. Ojeda comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Vince Gonzalez.
Digging in, Vince Gonzalez. He drew a walk his first time up. Now here's the pitch. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Couldn't get his hands through there, and it's 1-1. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, Matt. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Hit on the ground is short. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Ryan Buckner. Now here's the pitch. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
0-1.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Scooped up. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The catcher, number 3, Jesse Padilla.
So in now for Chicago, Jesse Padilla. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The windup and the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
The count is 1-2.
And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. 2-2 to the Cubs catcher.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Number 5, designated hitter, Pete Armstrong.
Digging in once again, Pete Armstrong, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. And Jason Kipnis up next will bat this inning.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Now here comes the Oriole manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first, and the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Sean Etherton takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 23, Sean Etherton.
Jason Kipnis will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. From the stretch, and there he goes towards second. That's a strike to throw down. Is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
Pitch outside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Pretty unusual decision to swipe third with 2 outs in the inning. It's a big risk, especially with the lefty hitter up there, and the benefit isn't all that great, but he made it work out.
One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Here comes the 1-2. Hit out towards second. And that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit. A run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, some really good pitching going into the 6th inning in this one. Big RBI base hit to break through. What a pitcher's duel this been.
Yeah, Dan, the pitching's been great, but something I've been focusing on is how great the defenses have been on both sides. To push a run across in the 6th inning, let's get the bullpens fired up.
To the plate now, Dave Bowie, as he'll take a look at ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Ball and no strikes. Here it is. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Two out with the man at first. Kipnis runs in there. Now the throw is not going to get him as he swipes second. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well. Well, that stolen base a minute ago just became that much more important.
Yeah, Matt, if the runner's on first, this hit may or may not bring him home, but he was on second, so he cruises across the plate for the run. It's all about finding ways to manufacture runs, and they did just that there.
At the plate now, Nicholas Horner, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Hit down the third baseline. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Cubs 2 and the Orioles nothing. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and now it'll be the catcher, Chu Park.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And he falls behind 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he struck him out. And that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out. And we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Tyson.
So now to the plate, Joe Tyson. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Ojeda is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the 2nd out.
The left fielder, number 32, Dominic Ojeda.
Into the box, Dominic Ojeda. First delivery to him on the way. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
It's going to be back to some serious T work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Embry is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They trail things here 2-0.
Your
Kevin
attention,
Ricks
please.
is on to pitch
Now
from the
pitching for
bullpen
the
now to start
Orioles.
inning number 7.
Number 36, Kevin Rick.
Now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs
Leadoff
lineup.
Cubs.
Stepping forward,
The
Freddie
center fielder.
Santiago. Already the beginning of the 7th inning here, as this
Santiago.
game has had a very brisk pace to it so far. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here's the pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the
Now
bat
batting,
off his shoulder
left
right there,
fielder,
and he struck out twice
Alvaro.
before that one. So he's going to have a
Ojeda.
lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Into the box, Alvaro Ojeda, as he puts it on the ground to 3rd. Gonna be a tough play. Throw not nearly in time, so despite the great effort, that'll go into the books as an infield single.
Boy, that's what Wheels can do for you, Dero. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the White Rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed. But if you got no wheels, newsflash, you got no wheels.
J.C. Embry is at the plate as he watches ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here comes the 1-0, and they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. The 2-0 on the way. Throw over to the bag, and a dive, but he's back in. The 2-1. He's running. Still 2-2. Runners on first with 1 down. Two pitch is fouled away.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off. Maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
The 2-2 one more time. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
At the plate, Ryan Buckner standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. Now a throw over, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. A A runner on first with 2 away. And again a throw and a dive, but he's back in there. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Ball, that's out.
Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. 2 out with the man at first. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him. Cubs strand 1. They're up 2-0.
7-inning stretch.
Leading off the inning, David Torres, and they'll need him to get something going here.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you got to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Fouled off. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Sliced hard on the ground. On to first, and that is a big out to lead off the home 7th.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Neville Goldstein.
Ready now for Baltimore, Neville Goldstein. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A bouncer up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. And the no-hitter is gone. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty V, and this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, D-Row. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that board.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
1-1.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? Kipnis on to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this.
Ladies and
Lamont
gentlemen,
Kaufman
your
has been
attention,
summoned
please.
from the bullpen as he'll
Now
do so
pitching
to
for
start the
Orioles,
8th.
Number 11, Lamont Kaufman.
Leading off the inning, Jesse Padilla, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
Jesse Padilla.
First delivery to him on the way. The 1-0. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. He's got it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now back, designated
Time to
hitter,
bring you up to date on the numbers for our two
Armstrong.
starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Digging in and looking for more, Pete Armstrong, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Right on the inside black with the slider, laid off but called to strike. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. And it's quickly 0-2. Didn't stay on top of the slider that time as it misses high. Fouled away. One out, nobody on. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
now back,
Ready once again,
second base,
Jason Kipnis.
Jason
He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Kipnis.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped up. Park waits on it, and that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order, but they're on top 2-0. Leading off the inning, Johnny Fernandez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing his job right here, but also the offense is obviously not picking anything up today.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
2-2.
Too much dip on the sinker. Laid off for a ball.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
Lifted down the line in left. In there, a base hit.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Standing in now, Vince Gonzalez, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. That evens it up 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Vince Gonzalez is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Stepping in now, Thomas Arabu lifted the other way out to left center. Left fielder is on the move, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Now batting, the catcher, Chu Park.
Stepping in, Chu Park. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
And he takes strike 2. A runner on first with 2 away. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Orioles. They trail it here 2-0. Tadahito Shimizu enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Dave Bowie. He's ready. Here's the first offering. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. The 1-0 home. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop, Nicholas Horner.
Striding in, Nicholas Horner. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Liner towards second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
The center fielder, number 27, Freddie Santiago.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Freddie Santiago. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. 0-1 count and the pitch.
Hey! Nope. Ball one.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
The 1-2 is a fastball taken high for a ball. This is hit softly to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. Nothing in the Cubs half of the ninth. Last chance coming up for Baltimore. They trail 2-0. Striding in to start the ninth, Joe Tyson, and they'll need him to get something going here. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. And he will get there to make the running catch as that ball hung up just a little bit too long.
The left fielder, number 32, Dominic Ojeda.
Ready now, Dominic Ojeda. And his dominance continues on the mound, but it seems like he might be running on adrenaline only at this point.
Yeah, he's been so great in this one. You want to see him finish what he started, but you also have to start worrying about things like injuries. He's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, and some guys are just more capable of that than others, but not a lot of good things tend to happen when you've worked as hard as he has in this one.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And here's a ball hit in the air, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That's popped up, and this will land foul. The 2-2 one more time. Sent on the ground out to second. On to first, and the Orioles are down to their final out.
Now back, first baseman, David Torres.
Now to the plate, David Torres. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
First pitch of the at-bat. The pitch.
Ball, that's off.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
And he fouls this one off. 2-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. Baltimore down to their final strike. Close, but it's not over yet. That's ball 2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Looking for the complete game. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
One strike from a shutout. Here it comes.
I didn't realize the pitcher and the hitter were being so charitable today, giving away 7 free souvenirs to the fans. This is one of those epic at-bats. Everyone wins.
And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs, and he wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible, but that hitter makes him work his tail off, and he still loses him.
The Chicago manager up out of the dugout now as he'll make the slow walk to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left to board, but he cannot lose this one. Thomas Nicholas takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Thomas Nicholas.
Neville Goldstein will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. Has a look, now the pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Nicholas has become one of the more dominant bullpen arms in the sport today, and a big reason is his swing and miss stuff. Really helps him pitch out of tough situations.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think what we're seeing more and more out of the game of baseball right now in the 8th and 9th inning, big power arm guys that have really 2 good pitches that they can strike you out with, and that's what this guy is here. If he doesn't have one, he has the other, and if he has them both, he's nearly impossible to make contact off of.
Popped him up. The catch is made, and the Cubs have earned a sweep here in this brief 2-game series as this ball game is over.
Well, he didn't even break a sweat in this one. 3 pitches, he gets the out and heads to the clubhouse to celebrate. Can't do much better than that.
A 2-0 finish today. Chicago rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Elvis Franco earns the win, his 2nd, as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs.